Greetings everyone, Sean Ruggiero, Managing Partner at Integrity Marketing Group and Registered Investment Advisor. Today I'm going to talk to you about why we sell FIAs. Now who's we? I'm thinking of the agents of Integrity Marketing Group and all the subsidiary IMOs, BGAs that we comprise of. So we're talking about people that sell Medicare, see people that sell final expense, mortgage protection, long-term care. You're working with a lot of seniors out there, and that's important because FIAs, fixed index annuities, are for pre-retirees and retirees. They're not an accumulation product, okay? And you don't need a securities license. The important thing is this: you should have confidence in selling an FIA when you sell it for the right reasons to the right people. And that's what we're going to talk about today. First, ask yourself, do you want to protect everything for your client? You have the ability to do it, but is that what you want to do? Because you can make an extra $300,000 a year selling FIAs without buying any additional leads or meeting any additional people. It's just based on the averages. So where do you work on the spectrum? See, there's two aspects of someone's total economic wealth. There's their human capital. Think of us when we're younger. We're in our 20s, maybe our 30s. We're trying to grow some financial capital. We're trying to build up our 401k, our savings, whatever it might be. But our greatest worth, our largest asset is us, our human capital. But as we grow older and as we put the years in, we start to build up financial capital, usually in the form of some sort of defined contribution plan, a 403B, a 457, converted over to an IRA. That's our financial capital. And you as an agent, as an integrity agent, you need to protect both of these. If you're working with Medicare, Med Advantage, Med Sup, you're protecting financial capital for health cost overruns. If you're working in life insurance, you're protecting human capital. Well, fixed index annuities fall smack dab in the middle of protecting people's financial capital. Your clients, and this is very, very important, who are you dealing with? We deal primarily with the underserved Americans, the people that might have $200,000, $300,000 tops to their name in retirement. Their number one asset for retirement is going to be their Social Security. Number two might be the retirement or the house. You must help them, and you must understand their mindset in order to do that. Your clients are savers. They are not investors. In fact, it even sounds kind of odd. Have you ever heard one of your clients say, I'm investing for retirement? No, they're saving for retirement, okay? They want a constant compounding growth. All right, if we look at it from here, they want to see a curve that goes like that. They're investing with money that is their retirement. It's their nest egg. See, a true investor, they're investing with money that they can afford to lose. When there's losses, a true investor buys more. With our average client, when there's losses, they freak out. Let's put it frankly. That's why even though, and according to a Dalbar Institute study, even though for 20 years, from 2015 backwards to 1995, for 20 years, the S&P, including dividends, averaged 8% a year. But your average investor, because of fees and emotional responses, averaged only 2.1%. It's because they are not investors, they're savers, okay? So ask your clients, how tolerant are you of losses? Ask them how much they're weathering this storm in 2020 with the market dropping. And are you invested with money you can lose? Or are you investing with your life savings? It's important to understand this because when you go in, it's safety first. Protect their money and grow it as rapidly as you can. Outside of things like a CD, bonds, or a money market account, the FIA is the perfect fit. You want to maximize your efforts too. You're out there to feed your family. You're out there to reach your goals. You're out there to increase your lifestyle. Make your time count. As I said before, you don't have to buy any additional leads. You don't have to meet any additional people. In fact, you're defending your clients. You want to get less advisors in there helping them? Help them protect their financial capital with an FIA. You want to have more referrals, more recommendations, or more loyal clients? Help them across that entire spectrum of human capital and financial capital by working with the FIAs. So statistically, look at this, I've done this for well over a decade. Statistically, 1 in 5 of our clients that we meet will have financial property that they need to protect. They'll have capital, okay? If you ran 20 appointments per week, that means that you present 4 opportunities for annuities per week. If you close just 25% of those, that's 1 annuity per week. Our average premium isn't that high. It's only $80,000. But if you continue this for the course of a year, you're looking at $4.16 million a year in annuity volume without having to see any additional people or buy any additional leads. And at a 7% compensation, that's $300,000 a year. How much would $300,000 a year impact you and make a difference in what you're doing in your insurance career? So what is an FIA? Well, there's an FIA or Annuities 101 video that I encourage you to watch at the Annuity Resource Center for your IMO. But in short, an FIA allows you to participate in the upside, right? It does not beat the upside. This is the S&P 500 for a 20-year period, and this is a 5% cap FIA or fixed index annuity. So if anyone tells you, hey, it's going to beat the market, absolutely not. If anyone tells you an FIA is a great accumulation tool, they're wrong. But for people who are getting ready for retirement, who need to protect that financial capital, or people who are in retirement, the FIA is a fantastic tool. Because unlike CDs and bonds and money market accounts where you just can't make enough money, the FIA has huge potential to participate in the upside, but eliminate the downside. So in 2001, 2002, when the market cranked down, you took no losses. In fact, we have clients here today who saw double-digit gains in 2017 when the market was cranking, and in 2020, they've lost nothing. How good does that feel? And can you sell it? Yes, you can sell it because you're selling to people who are savers, not investors, and you are doing what you're there to do. Protect their financial capital first and get healthy growth, if you can, when the market's up, second. So ultimately, which of these would you like to do? Would you like to be in retirement and climb this path, this smooth ascending path? Or would you like to be in retirement riding a roller coaster, having nights where you can't sleep because you're worried if the market is going to drop again the next day? So I want to talk to you quickly about the power of annual reset. So in this example here, we're using a hypothetical index with a 50% participation, which is really how it works. So if the index starts at 1,000, okay, and it goes up 10% to 1,100, then that's a 10% gain in the index. Remember how I said that the FIA does not beat the market? It participates? Well, if you had a 50% participation, you would lock in a 5% gain. Locked in. You didn't have to think about what to sell or when to sell or get the timing right. Boom, locked in 10% or 5% gain off of a 10% index movement. But because your gains are locked in, the next year, a la maybe 2020, market crashes, it drops 20%. How much did the FIA drop? Zero, because it does not participate in downside market loss. The following year, as it often does after the bear market, the bull market charges back up, it gains 20%, and you capture half that. You capture 10%. Now, there's some participation rates that are higher than 50%. There's some that are lower. I'm just giving you an example, a very real hypothetical example, okay? This is actually how it works, and you can see how we protect the downside market loss, but we have great upside potential gains. So ask yourself as an agent watching this, could you sell this? Now, I explained everything to you hypothetically, but could you sell this? This is an actual client statement, January of 2018, coming out of a nice year in 2017 where the S&P went up double digits. And this person in their 2-year allocation, that's not a typo, got 40%. So about 20% every year. And in their 1-year allocation, got 16.81%. Do you know how much this client lost here in 2020? Zero. Do you know what sort of fees they're subjected to? Zero. Do you know how they sleep at night? Well. So if this looks good, and this is not typical because the market doesn't go up 20% typically, but if you like the looks of this, knowing that you can give them higher upside potential than a CD, bond, or money market account, and protect them during the down markets, this is the right product for you. You have to ask questions. How are you going to sell these? You have to ask questions. You have to initiate the conversation by asking them, do you have anything, we call it the golden question, do you have anything that acts like insurance, such as a 401k, a 403b, or an IRA, or an annuity? So when you're doing a financial inventory, ask them, do you have anything that acts like insurance? Because you've got to understand. And when they say yes, that's your opportunity. If you're selling Medicare, ask them, what do you have to self-insure? Do you have a 401k, a 403b, an IRA, or annuity? You see how simple that question is? When they say, yes, I have a 401k, or yes, I have an IRA. Okay, how much is in it? $300,000, great. You move on, you conduct your sale, but now you have someone that you can come back to and help them protect that financial capital. So ask them this segue question before you leave and to book that second appointment. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, in regards to that IRA that you have, how much of it can you afford to lose? Most people are savers, not investors. They're not going to be able to answer that question. And you explain it to them this way. My company is one of the largest providers of financial asset protection in the country. We use something called an FIA. In fact, we have this brochure, 7 benefits of FIAs, and we'll cover that in a later video, that you can hand them, get the statement, and then submit it to the Ask a Specialist at your IMO or BGA. Okay, so you log into your agent portal, you'll see the A.R.C, the Annuity Resource Center, and right here, click Ask a Specialist. See, you don't need to be the expert. Let us do the heavy lifting for you. Your BGA has licensed people that can look at all scenarios, find the best fit for their solution, for their age, for their state, and submit it to you. So while you're continuing to do your work, let the behind-the-scenes business be done by experts helping you and give it to you. Now, you're going to go into that appointment not as an expert in annuities, not as a registered investment advisor, but as an expert on that client situation and how you can protect their financial capital with a fixed index annuity. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you tuning in, spending 10 minutes watching this video. We have more of these videos coming your way to help you, bite-sized pieces, gain momentum, gain confidence, stay in your lane, okay? We're not helping people accumulate wealth. We're not writing securities products. We are protecting financial capital with the #1 product out there to do so, the fixed index annuity. If you have any questions, please contact your IMO or BGA and go to the Annuity Resource Center, the A.R.C, at their agent portal for more information like this. Thank you.